Manuel Pepis of UNLPrivateers.com with men's basketball coach Mark Slessinger. And Coach, a tough road trip, as you kind of knew it would be, first of all, with Texas A&M and with the athletes that they have. But outside of the end of the first half stretch, you guys really competed with them. It's just a lot of depth that they have in the interior, and getting into some foul trouble with a couple of kids early that made it a little bit tougher. Just talking about the A&M trip first.
We've been excited to have a really, really tough non-conference stretch. When you look at the 3 games we've played thus far, Texas Christian's undefeated right now at 8-0. Texas A&M is shaping up to be one of the most competitive teams in the Southeastern Conference, especially in their division, and then a really good Denver team that's picked to win the Summit League. But when you look back on the Texas A&M game, we had some really good runs where we played some great basketball. We really did some good things, but we had a bad stretch at the end of the first half and another stretch in the middle of the second that we've got to improve on. And we've done I think the guys have really put in a lot of work this week, going back and trying to fix the problems that we can handle. We can't control experience, but we can control fundamentals and effort, and that's what we're going back and working on.
And with the short turnaround going to Denver, it would be tough as well. They shot a high percentage, but defensively there was a stretch in the second half where you really locked down on them and gave yourselves an opportunity to get back into the game late.
We really did. We had, I think it was a run of 8 stops there in a row where we got it, but we just didn't complete and finish on the offensive end. And so we've had runs where we've been really good defensively, had runs where we've been really good offensively. We've just got to mesh them together and marry those together, and hopefully we can get that going this Saturday with the game. But we really felt like we learned a lot of experience coming off of that road trip, and really excited to move forward and see what these next 4 non-conference games coming up have to offer.
And talk about what Colton has done for you. He's got some post moves, but the thing that really sticks out is that he just takes high percentage shots, and he's always he seems to always be in the right position, especially in the offensive end of the floor.
He's really done a good job for a freshman to come in, and of 3 of the 4 games, the one game he didn't score high in was a game that he was in foul trouble the whole game. I think he was only limited to 4 or 6 minutes that game due to foul trouble, but he's really been efficient offensively. He hasn't forced shots, he hasn't taken bad shots that are outside of what he can do. And I think he's identified early what he can be good at and has stuck within that. And I think that's really helped our pace of our offense. I think we're a little bit ahead offensively and a little bit behind defensively. So we're excited to see how we can continue to grow on that time. But Colton, we've been pleased with where he's at. And really, it's just a scratch the surface for us. Really excited to see where he can go moving forward.
And talking about the guard play and the scoring that you got, you saw it from Kevin, but Kristavius has really seemed to step up his offensive game from his freshman year, where we saw some big flashes from him last season, but he's delivered on a really consistent basis also to kind of spell Kevin.
Yeah, he really has done a good job. He's kind of a mixed guy for us. He's kind of a throwback. He's not exactly a point guard. He's not exactly a 2 guard. He's just a guard, and really can do a little bit of everything. And to be, he's got to be one of the most exciting players, 5'8" or under in the country. I don't know that there'd be one that'd be more exciting to watch on a nightly basis. He plays so hard and brings so much energy to what we're doing, and then to be able to score it in a lot of different ways, whether it's off the bounce or with a deep 3. He's really done a good job with that. We've seen him come up and show up in big games. Where last fall in this non-conference portion, he was really still wet behind the ears and didn't have a feel for what the level we were playing at. And now we've seen a huge jump forward from him from year 1 to year 2, and that's exciting to see him continue to grow, and along with all the underclassmen as well.
And of course, you come into Crowley's Ridge Saturday. Right here at the Lakefront Arena, back into the doubleheader, and just talking about the opportunity to get some guys going again who were in foul trouble over the road trip, and talking about how to defend Crowley's Ridge with a couple of really big guys on the inside.
Yeah, they've got an amazing roster with 2 7-footers, which you don't see very often at a non-Division I level, and they're very well coached. They've got several local kids from the North Shore, from Hammond and Ponchatoula, so we're aware of that. It's a transfer from Southeastern, so we know that they're going to come in ready to go, and they're going to be very well coached and execute offensively. We've got to get back, instead of necessarily getting certain guys going, we've got to get going as a team defensively. We've got to pick up our intensity. We want to play at a faster rate offensively and get up and try to get some easy transition stuff that we hadn't gotten in the last couple games, and really see what we can do moving forward to try to progress our offense and get more possessions offensively.
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Thank you a lot.